poised, and their quarterback ready to take over once again. Well, Brock, it only took them one play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. Now throw to start the drive. That one's on the mark. Jacoby Myers. And he is down inside the 35-yard line.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain, turning it into an explosive play.
Back now, pressure coming. It's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches at the Seahawks 24-yard line.
Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Working inside the red zone. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders get 6 more on their early advantage. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing...
Raiders headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They have played lights out on offense. Scored their first 2 times out, Brock. A chance to go 3 for 3 and grow that lead here. They work against the blitz. This is caught. That's Bowers working downfield. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders make it a 3-score game already in the first. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown. I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be. Raiders ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He has been putting up some numbers early in this contest. They're throwing from his end zone. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Some nice breathing room required that last play. They've got 2nd and 6 now from the 6.
2nd and 6 at the 6-yard line.
They look to throw. Finds him on the slant. He's going to have him up to that 23. The early returns on the stat sheet have been good so far, partner. He's off to the exact kind of start they were hoping he'd have.
Yeah, you can just feel the rhythm, the timing, the tempo, and that ball is zipping all over the field.
So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He'd been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what we would call a first mistake throwing the ball. And still got the lead thanks to early efforts.
That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks. So fresh set of downs now from 39. He's going to throw it again. Escapes out to the left. He's going to keep it this time. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now looking to throw. He completes it in traffic. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Another Las Vegas first down.
Here's a throw. Completed over the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he won't be able to pass catch. So it's going to be a completion to the 25. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. They are throwing it again. Short pass brought in. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a 1st and goal.
16 more yards.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. As he nabs another touchdown, Brock, I gotta ask you, the former QB, is this the point where all the other guys who haven't scored or only have 1 touchdown today are coming over you and saying, bro, why aren't you looking for me? Throw me the... Raiders are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Throwing now on 1st down. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
13 yards on the play. And the Raider.
Again, throw out of the gun. Connecting on the slant. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 39-yard line.
They're going to try and throw it here. And he has him tightly in midfield here. It's about a yard short. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
And the Raiders.
Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Completes. It's Myers. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Pass play now.
44-yard line.
Looking slant route, complete. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. The Raiders headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Throwing from the gun. It's complete to Bowers outright. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd in inches.
At the Seahawks 33-yard line.
And that's a throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. A gain of 15 there. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Raiders.
From the red zone now. It's Bowers with another catch. Oh, he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just...
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. The 5th of the game for him, tying the NFL single-game record. And we've never even seen this barrier challenged, or let alone reached, until this season. That's his 60th. Yes, 60th touchdown. Raiders ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. On the left side, Bowers has it. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
And the Raiders.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Pass play on 1st and 10. That one's complete right side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Vegas first down.
Raiders first down.
They're throwing it. Gets it quickly to Bowers. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
And the Las Vegas first down.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And they take him down right along the 30. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Looking to throw here. That's caught for the first. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Another Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10.
In the red zone on 1st. On the move, headed right. Some room to work. And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders piling onto the scoreboard yet again.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
Raiders are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. Their winning streak a very impressive 9 games, and they lead here with a chance to take that streak to double digits. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Taking a deep shot here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Woolen on the cover.
Back to the air they go on 2nd down. And again an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
3rd and long for him here. Hauled in by Myers. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. The Raiders headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. They'll throw to begin this drive. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders are running them out of the building. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His 6th of the game. That's the first NFL player to catch that many in one contest. Wow. Raiders ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Airing it out to start this drive. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 12-yard line.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. This gets up past the 20. And they're going to catch him right as he gets this to the 30. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Las Vegas.
Back to throw now. Chased out to his right. He calls his own number again. Inside the 40. That's the 20. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders continue adding to an insurmountable lead.
You saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
Raiders are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Brought in by his back here. It's Jensen. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. Buying some time right. He's running with it. Again, he's got room. It's not we've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Raiders throwing 6 more on the blowout. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to kick.
A road win for the Raiders in this one. And yet another challenger is vanquished as they continue to carry this undefeated season in November. representing the legendary Al Davis. And the team's will to just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium, as these fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas. Today, our draw features two from the AFC, between the Denver Broncos and the Las Vegas Raiders. On the Broncos sideline, you get a look at their head coach. These guys are only 2-4 over the last. Now throw to start the drive. Short pass brought in. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. New set of downs for him and starts at the 38.
And the Raider first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Working on first down. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. A lot of mess on the move here. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdown. Raiders and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
Working now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
And the Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
He's going to throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down. Dropping back to throw. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Good for a Las Vegas first down.
Sticking to the air here. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that first down. First and 10 for him now, following the penalty. From the red zone now. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders pull that in front further, 13-zip. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many.
The Raiders headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, well, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate. And unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
Gain of 20.
Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. To throw here on first down. Complete out to the right. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Complete to
It's what you
Jacoby
call
Myers.
efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down.
Brings up second
Textbook.
and 1.
It sets up second and very
43-yard
manageable,
line.
and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Completes, it's Myers. And his short gain gets them a new set of
A
downs.
gain of 3 yards.
A fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing it again here. Got quickly on the slant. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him
It's a
out.
gain of 20.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
Raiders first down.
Looking inside the red zone. That one's complete, right side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Somebody's shaken up on that play. It is Jacoby Myers, the injured player, who's going to receive some attention. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 20-zip lead. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine. Surgical. Defensive.
Raiders ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Buys time, rolling right. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's a Vegas first down. Pass play coming here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball's on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. Second and 10.
It's now second and 10.
Back to throw. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. And gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
Pickup makes it third and 8.
Throw here, third down. Got a man, this is Evans. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. And what an incredible season he's had, Brock. That last completion gets him to another milestone. 5,000 yards passing on the year. You notice there aren't many who've ever accomplished that in league history. And it is a decorated list of names for those who have. And throw it here on first. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
For Mike Evans.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Second down and 10.
Looking in the air here. Evans brings in the slant. And they're on him quickly there after that catch. So the game's going to be to the 34-yard line. Well, so far, they've got to be pretty happy with how he's been leading their offense. It has been a great start.
And I'd hesitate to say it's only going to get better, especially if they really decide to keep running this offense through that quarterback's arm.
And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
On the move. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Raiders are running away so far with a 27-zip game.
We know you can can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains and the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. And he just put on a show.
Raiders are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. There has been nothing that can stop them, so we got to assume this drive, Brock, likely going to end in a touchdown as well.
Hold the ready.
He'll work against the blitz. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he has it right near midfield here. It's a yard short. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Okay, ready? 79 Broncos. Ready? 18 Cardinal.
He's dropping back to throw. Chased out to his right. Taken off with it again. He takes it down to the 33. A pickup of 17. And that's a Vegas first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
I'll throw it. That's complete to Barrows outright. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Time still to go here. This is second down. He's going to throw this one. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Intended for Mike
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Back to throw. All the way outside. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Just get this guy touches.
7-yard
I don't care how. I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make a play.
And we might be close to this league growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another Raiders.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
From the red zone on first. And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders butt racing them to the halftime locker room.
Touchdown, Las Vegas.
You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here. Running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out the defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in. Finding windows where windows shouldn't exist, and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
Raiders headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And if they don't already have this game out of reach, a touchdown to start the half might just about do it. They'll come out throwing. Go right side, finds Bash. He's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line. Second down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Pass play on 1st and 10. On the move, past the 40. Has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Gain of 24 more yards. That's another Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
10 more yards.
They look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Another First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw.
Incomplete.
And that'll bring up second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Still sticking with the passing game. Buys time, rolling right. They take this in for the score. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime.
With that score, now this is now a time where this defense is going to get on that sideline, look at each other and say, hey, we got to play this quarterback a whole lot more honest because he is doing damage with his legs.
Raiders ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And this defense, boy, just beyond frustrated this late in the game. How's a group supposed to deal with him as a passer, Brock, and dedicate the resources needed to slow down this type of day on the ground, too? It's Bowers with another catch. And all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First and 10, looking to throw. Forced out to his right. On the move, past the 40. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. Now looking to throw. On the move, hit it right. Took off with it again. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. How about this? A 100-yard game on the ground, but it's not the running back that's doing it. And he's showing you why you should never sleep on what he can do when he's outside that pocket. All set now. First and 10. Here's a throw. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders are running them out of the building. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His third through the air this game. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the time. The Raiders are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on 3 straight drives, Brock, they're probably going to want to keep that streak going. First and 10, they're going to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Looking on first down. Connecting on the slant. Set up just outside that red zone. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Going now on first down. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From the red zone now. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now they've got to regroup for second down.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10.
Rolling from the gun here. Chased out to his right. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Raiders continue adding to an insurmountable lead.
Hey, 3 touchdown gains aren't unusual for a quarterback, but we normally see him through the air. This QB's legs have been a problem for this defense today.
Raiders headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. Carrying it out to start this drive. Catch is made down the right sideline. And finally they give to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory.
It's a gain of
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard
line here. Buys time, rolling right. And he's forced down bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, you don't get the first down. I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Short pass brought in. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make a first and goal from the 8.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Las Vegas first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Walking inside the red zone. Headed out right. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Rolling out to his left. And the smuggling will never end. It's another touchdown. The Raiders run 6 more on the blowout. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the...
Raiders ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And we'll see if those 3 timeouts get used defensively, Brock, but this one is over either way. They're going to pass it here. He rolls to his right. Now here he goes. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Forced that to his right. It's inside the 10. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
That's another Raiders first down.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. It's not like we've heard this before, Brock. They scored again, and they roll that lead further. The Raiders are running them out of the building. And he's done it so many times before in just this game, Brock. There he is again in the end zone leading that celebration.
I think they're running out of ways to celebrate.
I think so, too.
They work on these things. They love these celebrations. But, my gosh, he's made a habit of visiting the end zone.
Black Hole can take that party over to the Vegas Strip as the Raiders win at home. And yet another challenger is vanquished as they continue to carry this undefeated season in November. some incredible rings and one of the league's most passionate fan bases. We're just outside of Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Buffalo Bills. Leading the Raiders sideline, that is head coach Pete Carroll. These guys playing one of those dreaded body clock games, making the long trip to the East. Throwing from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. There he goes, right sideline. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders don't need long to take a 6-0 lead.
Sure didn't take long for somebody to get this game off and running, pun intended. But there's a lot of rounds left to fight and punches to be thrown. Sure feels good, though, to be the first one to land that haymaker.
Raiders and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Like tournaments against their own team, they're quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you start to murmur and you might even hear some birds.
One play in Brock and his drive is already in enemy territory. To the air now on 1st and 10. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 13-0 lead. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Raiders are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And this game has really been a great audition for him, Brock, to show off how well he can do as a runner. I think we could argue that his work there has actually been his early calling card in this one so far. To throw here on 1st down. On the move, hit it right. Ball's out, he lost it. And it looked like a Bill got it.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Raiders headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And their last series, we never really got to see what the true final outcome would have been because they fumbled things away early.
They sure did, Kate, and that adage is true in the NFL. Ball security is job security. Gotta protect the rest.
Trying getting that one to Brock Bowers. So that brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Working now from the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. Now he takes it. And he's going to get him all the way up near that 30-yard line, Brock. Knocked down a step or two shy of it. They clearly haven't been giving his running ability the respect it deserves, considering what he's been able to do to them on the ground thus far.
If you want to destroy the morale of a defense, have a running quarterback like this. Because you can do so many things right, but this is the X factor you can't contain.
Buying some time right. Oh, he's keeping it again. definition of a home run play.
You know, and when you go to draft, sign, or trade for a skill guy, you want him to have that kind of threat.
Raiders ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And while they've worried about his arm a little bit early, he's been happy to get some yards on the ground. Looking like an effective dual threat thus far. Back to throw on 1st and 10. Hauled in by Myers. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
That's good for Las Vegas. First down.
Pass play now. Going left side, Bowers has it. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 49-yard line.
Setting up to throw. Holds in, again it's Bowers. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
The Raider first down. It's a gain of 25 yards.
Sticking to the air here. Bails out of the pocket quick. There he goes again. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense set up for 1st and goal.
That's another Las Vegas first down.
From the red zone on 1st. Headed out right. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders boat racing them to the halftime locker room.
It might be easy for some to take these touchdowns for granted, but I'm not doing so up here in the booth. Not the way he's been running. 3 different drives.
Raiders are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And if they want to repeat of their last drive, they're really going to have to earn it. This would have to go the entire length of the field. No throw from his end zone. Escapes the pocket. And he will take this all the way up near midfield. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Pass play on 1st and 10. Chased out to his right. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They're throwing it. He rolls to his right. Now here he goes again. He's still going at the 30. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone.
4 more yards.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
24-yard gain.
Looking to throw here. Flushed out of the pocket. He's calling his own number again. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd
Back to throw.
inches. At the Bills' 13-yard line.
And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders get more points to end a lopsided first half. Mike Evans with the touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. The Raiders headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And as this lead has grown, they have not taken their foot off the gas. No reason to expect them to slow down now on what could be a 4th consecutive touchdown drive. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. And he's halts in after about a 6-yard pickup. Stop made at the 36. Like so many of the league's quarterbacks know how to do, this guy has really taken over much of this game, and it's been his dual threat ability that served as the catalyst for that.
And let's give him a lot of credit here, Kate, because he's the one who recognized there'd be opportunities aplenty to hit this defense with his legs. He's picked the right moments, picked his spots, and that stat line's benefited.
He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 43.
A gain of 21 yards.
Let's go.
First down, Raiders.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Buying some time right.
And this was doomed from the start. Left the pocket in search of greener pastures. Things weren't much better on the other side.
Finds a seam down the middle. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Raiders ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And their offense has been playing at an extremely high level as this has become a runaway quickly. They've scored each of their last 2 times out. They'll throw it here on first. Forced out to his right. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't really get the first down.
And he takes it down to the 33. Give him 32 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down. And move over, Peyton Manning, and there's a new single-season passing yards record holder after that completion. It's truly been a special season, Brock, and that has now placed him atop one of the most prestigious records for his position. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time he could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
He's got it near the end. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Mike Evans with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Raiders are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. This ball's cut by Bowers. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd
Back to
and
throw
6.
now. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. He's going to throw it. Gets this one to Myers. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
He's going to throw it again.
at the 35-yard line.
Completes, it's Myers. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They are throwing it again. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. He'll come up on 1st and 10. red zone now. Short pass brought in. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. Oh, flag is down here. This might be a free play. On the move, headed right. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call. Now they got to the end zone with that free play partner, so they will, of course, decline the offsides and take those points. The Raiders headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Looking on first down. It's Bowers with another catch. It's an excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. First and 10 from the 32.
First and 10 at the 32-yard
Looking back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
It's second down.
Going from the gun here. Getting out to his left. Continuing to move past the 45. He could do it. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Raiders continue adding to an insurmountable lead. That, without a doubt, Brock, one of the longest scrambles that you and I have seen, and we'll probably all see for a while, and it ends in a memorable touchdown.
Yeah, we're going to see that again and again and again on replays after this game. Probably on TV all week long. Quite the effort from somebody who proved he could be quite the runner when called upon.
The Raiders ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on him. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Escapes the pocket. Continuing to move past the 45. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. They're going to pass it here. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there. That brings up second down.
Intended for Brock Bowers. Incomplete.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's set up to throw it. Chased out to his right. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
He's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
He was brought down by Gregory Rousseau.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
And 60 in, 60 Maverick, 60, track him, 60. It's ready, right?
Back on second and goal. Buys time. It's not even heard this before, Brock. They scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Raiders throwing 6 more on the blowout. just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young or Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played in a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled in these 10 a.m. kickoffs on their body clock. You know who changed it? Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom said enough's enough. If you're good enough and we build up enough talent, we can also end this mystique or this problem of that early kick.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada, where the torch, in honor of the legendary owner Al Davis, has just been lit, as is tradition before kickoff at Allegiant Stadium, just off the Strip in Las Vegas. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Arizona Raiders headman Pete Carroll. His offense gets set to take over once more. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10.
Ready, break!
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Taking off. They bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. There he goes again. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
15 yards.
Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll take off again. And he'll be forced out of bounds. Just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8. From 31. Here's 2nd and 2. Back to throw. On the run to the right. He'll run again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Raiders.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
19-yard line.
Cougar 19! Buffalo 18! Ready,
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play.
Intended
and
for
it's 2nd
Jacoby
down.
Myers. Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
He'll drop to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete.
Intended
Good
for
work to body him up and
Incomplete.
set up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Let's go now! Go!
They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Taking off. He'll try to get there. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Moving outside the pocket. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. And this spectacular season continues. Now his 20th rushing touchdown on the year. A number very few backs have reached in the history of the NFL. Raiders offense ready for their 2nd possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10.
19 tight! 19 tight! Get up! Ready!
Back to throw here to begin the drive. To the right side, hauled in by Myers. He's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas 1st down.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
Max Melton.
What to do now as they come up on 2nd and 1.
At the 26-yard
Out of the
line.
gun, he'll throw. He'll tuck it and take off. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Garrett Williams.
More
on
of the same
start.
right here, and you can see the numbers. They're really starting to pile up for the quarterback, especially on the ground here in the 1st half, Mike. And when he takes off running, you can feel everyone kind of hold their breath, both in terms of him being electrifying, but also the fact that they want to make sure he's not taking any unnecessary shots.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
And the Raiders.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And gonna move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down.
They'll throw out of the gun. To the goal line and in. Michael Mayer. Touchdown Vegas. His 4th TD grab of the season.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely...
Raiders offense getting ready now to start this 2nd quarter. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this 2nd quarter, looking to run away with this one before halftime.
18
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive, and he's going to be brought down past the 45. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
And the Raider 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Now he'll run it. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
That's another loss.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Brought in by Myers. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's another Raiders.
Throwing now from the gun. Off he goes. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent?
The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Forced out wide. He runs with it. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
And the Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Down the field, it's Evans. And he'll take this one in. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That touchdown, number 11. The Raiders offense going to get it one final time in this 1st half. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Trap 60. Let's go now.
Rolling right. Now he'll run. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
That's good for a Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line.
Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is hard to 3. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
First down.
Raiders offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll start out first down and 10.
Track him 60. Take. Buffalo 18. Go.
Out to his right. He keeps it himself. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Vegas. You talk about a quarterback getting things done with his legs. Everything covered downfield, but they couldn't cover him as he went down the field for a touchdown.
Mike, sometimes as a defensive coordinator, you just can't prepare for everything. In this case, you have the play defended perfectly. Passing lanes are all taken away. Everyone in coverage is where they're supposed to be.
The Raiders offense ready to take over once again. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10.
19 Lion. 19-18 Pioneer. Ready.
Exiting the pocket right. He's going to tuck it and go.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
A gain of 9 yards.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. With credit to the defense, they were ready for it. And a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
A terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line.
Las Vegas.
They get 24 on that one. First down, Vegas.
At this point, it just gets frustrating for the defense, right? I mean, you've been watching this guy make big play after big play all game long, not only on the quarterback-designed runs, but it's the scrambles that can really break the back of the defense, and we saw it again here.
19 tight. 9 Panther 6.
Forced to his right. He's going to run it. And he'll get about 6 out of that run before being forced out of bounds.
At the 24-yard line.
Here's second and 4 from the 24.
Brings up second and 4.
This is caught at 2. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
That's another Raiders first down.
Moving to his right. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Raiders. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter.
Raiders offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. And this team continues to just win football games, well on their way to another victory here. And the conversation is real. The 17-0 can be seen on the horizon. Flush to his right. Now he takes off. And he cannot be stopped. He is into the end zone again. Touchdown, Las Vegas. So it's a high five for that one. His 5th rushing touchdown of the game. He draws ever near to the NFL record of 6. Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. And this crowd certainly has liked what they have seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in. They have not disappointed as they have the advantage here in the fourth. run to the right.
Tracking 60. Come on. Ready.
First to his right. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. First and 10.
60. Trap 60.
Moving outside the pocket. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
That's another Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Forced out wide. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50.
That's another Raiders
The 12.
first down.
It's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Escaping to his left. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down.
By Jordan Birch. A loss of 6 brings up second and 16 at the 18-yard line.
Rolling right. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Vegas. And he continues to add on to his amazing total on the ground this year. That was number 25, closing in on the all-time record. Raiders offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They are closing in on a baker's dozen. 13 wins on the year, one of the favorites, if not the favorite, to lift the Lombardi Trophy come February.
Set, go.
Out to his right. He works free, right side. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
So the Black Hole celebrates. It's a win for the Raiders. Their perfect season continues here into the month of December as they continue to be the #1 team in all of football.
to throw here on first down. Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. In the red zone now. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. An early reminder that while you're trying to account for all the options they've got on offense, Brock, you also got to be wary of how well he can run the football, too.
You know, one of the questions that I love that you ask in our production meetings to these D coordinators is, anything keeping you up this week? Anything this offense does in particular that's going to be really bothersome, and it's just...
The Raiders and their quarterback ready to take over once again. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. Headed out right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Pass play coming here. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. I'm just taking a guess here, Brock, that they were so concerned with his passing prowess that they forgot this dude can deal quite a bit of damage with his legs, too.
Yeah, this is where offenses in the NFL are blurring with the college game. They want guys running the show who can light it up through the air, but just as often torch you on the ground, with numbers normally reserved for running backs.
And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Here's first and 10 from the 47.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To throw. He rolls to his right. He's keeping it again. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. You set it down for him with strikes at the 38.
Gain of 15. First down.
A throw here on first. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going for it again. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
First and 10.
Working inside the red zone. Just his man in close. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders get 6 more on their early advantage. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results... The Raiders are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And that lead they've got, Brock, they are never going to have to worry about losing it if they keep scoring every time they touch this football.
Is that how it works?
It surprisingly is. You know, if you have the lead and you don't lose it, you win.
And that type of start, well, you won all 17 games of the season, but you're lucky to get it more than once.
And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Raiders make it a 3-possession game.
Okay, you got to be aware defensively by this point that this guy is going to run if he sees daylight. I think there was an awareness factor. They just couldn't stop him. He has just been that kind of X factor with his legs.
Raiders headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And I know we're normally discussing his work leading the passing game, but wow, we've really had to take note of what he's done on the ground. He's leaned into that part of his game early. Back to pass on first and 10.
On the grade sheet, we call this messed up beyond all recognition. He leaves the pocket in search of greener pastures. There's nothing to be had.
Flushed out of the pocket. Now he takes it. They will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line.
6 yards.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
A gain of 36 yards. And the
Working now from the gun. Buying some time right. Taking off with it again. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9. Just a yard left to go on second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Going from the gun here. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes again. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
22 yards.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
They take this in for the score. The Raiders stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. In baseball, it's 3 strikes and you're out. I know you experienced that a lot, but on the gridiron, you're feeling pretty happy, right? If you could strike the end zone 3 times in one game.
Yeah, I'd rather go hockey and soccer. That's just the positive guy in me. They call that a hat trick. It's worth celebrating. And yeah, they should celebrate this effort.
Raiders ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the second. And it is enough time to put something together. Pass play on 1st and 10. He's keeping it. He's going to be stopped around the 37. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Looking in the air here. Oh, he was on the move, but so is the defense, and they take him down. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Decent gain here, but short of the first. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. 3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender is there, he knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
Well, that may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day. He's got to find a way to...
The Raiders are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And they don't need anything out of this drive right now, Brock. That lead's already been built as we look to the scoreboard. But like architects, they might want to see just how high they can take it.
We're going to know here in just a second on how they attack these opening plays. Do they opt to take it easy, play conservative, or just keep stepping on that gas?
Well, he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Headed out right. Took off with it again. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
He's dropping back to throw. That's complete to the back, Ashton Jency. Racing down the left side. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count.
That's interference. Offense.
Such an exciting play lost because of that penalty. This offense now lets you think of their next call as they make the long walk back down the field. Buying some time left. He calls his own number again. And he's going to be run out of bounds. A nice game, but this is why you don't want to be playing from behind the sticks, right? It is still 2nd down coming up.
Second down at the 37-yard line.
They'll throw it. He rolls to his right. Oh, he's keeping it again. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. He's going to throw this one. Flushed out now to his left. He's calling his own number again. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders throw the lead coming out of halftime. But Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. And you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him, had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the board.
Raiders headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And even after giving up the score, they still enjoy a 3-score advantage, so pressure not too heavy just yet. Come out throwing. Buys time, rolling right. He's throwing right time, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. But I believe a Raider covered that one, so they'll luckily hang on to possession. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. Vacates quickly left side. He's going to keep it this time. Stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. In the red zone on first. Forced out to his right. He tucks it in, and he carries it in for the touchdown. The Raiders can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it too.
Kate, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution.
Raiders ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I'd expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did drive it down? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Flushed out of the pocket. He can run it. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. First down now, ball at the 33.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Gun snap, they'll throw. Escapes out to the left. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
A gain of 29 more yards. That's another Raiders.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Buying some time right. On the ground, game works for the touchdown. The Raiders lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Raiders are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown.
Mustang 19. Ready?
Working on 1st down. Ryan by his back here. He's Jensen. And he's going to be brought down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. New set of downs from 37.
Go!
A gain of 14.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Happy time to reach in the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack.
6 yards.
Back to throw. Rolling out to his left. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock. The problem's on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
19 tight. Ready?
3rd and long for him here. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22.
It's a
A new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Las Vegas.
Here we go. Here we go.
It's a gain of 20. First down.
Look to throw. On the move. Headed right. He's running with it. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain.
He's brought down at the 15.
2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Cowboy, drop 60. Drop 60.
Now looking to throw. This one's caught. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders are running them out of the building.
Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Raiders headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They get 23 on that one. And that's a Vegas first down. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Raiders looking at a 14-0 record. Here's first and 10 from the 47.
18, run, 18, 70 Timberwolves. Huh.
Here's a throw. Completed over the middle. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Brock Bowers the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from the tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. If you're
Raiders ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome.
70 Rangers, 70, 60 Bison. Go.
They're going to pass it here. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Raiders throwing 6 more on the blowout. Brock Bowers the touchdown. His third through the air this game. It's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. Huh. Hey. 19 Tiger. Go. Hey. What? Go. Get up. Sit. Hey, officer, what? What? 180. Thanks a lot. 180. What? No. Sit up. 180. Hey, Ozzy. Sit up. Sit up. Hands up. Hands up. Hey. Here we go. 60 Eagles. Let go. Let's go. Hawk 70. 70, ready. Hey. 18 card. Street. Ready, up. Tag! Set Viking 18! 60 Eagles! Huh. Ready! Cougar 19! Huh. Come on. Set! Now Cowboy 80! 19 Lions. Buffalo 18. Go. Jeanette. Bronco Viking 18. Dragon 6. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready. Let's go. Cowboys 60 Eagles 60. Let's go. Go. 60 Bison 60 Bison 60 Bison 6. Tag 70 Timberwolves. Ready, ready? Ready? 70 Lions. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Hup. Come on. Set. Bronco in. Ready. Ready. Panther 6. Cowboy 80. Here we go. Start. Hawk 70. Hawk. Cougar 19. Go. Ready. Next. Let's go now. Viking 8. Panther 60. Rig alert! Rig alert! 60 Bison! 60 Bison!
No, we change it. Yo. What are we? What is it? No. Hey. Ready? Deputy Lion! Come on! 60 Eagle! Cowboy! Ready? 19 Tiger! Cougar 9! Ready? Let's go now. 70, 76. Ready, right? No, we changed it. What is it? Sit hard! What is it? Sit hard!
Here we go. Hawk 70 Timberwolves. Let go. Stephanie, Franco, 70 Lions. Hot, hot. Cardinal. Ready? Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolves. Ready? Viking 18, Viking 18. Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Cowboy, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Here we go, set. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready? 60 Vikings, 60, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 19 Lions. Go. Nice shot. Sit hot. 180. Go ahead. Sit hot. Hey, Alpha, sit hot. Go ahead. Cut. Sit hot. Sit up! 180! Nice shot! No, we changed it. Sit up! Sit up! 180! Sit up! Go! 180! Nice shot! Sit up! Packing in 68. Ready. Go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hot. Come on. Hit. Pass it on 80. Ready. Set up. Ready. Nice shot. We changed it. Report. Sit up. 60 by Cougar 19. Cowboy 80. Ready? Let's go now. 60 by... Middle. Sit on! Finish up! Sit up! Timberwolf. 70 line. Red. 70 line. Ready. No. Down. Yellow, 43. Shot, hut. Ready. Shot, ready. shot. Sit up and go. Sit up. Sit up.
Ready, clock, 10, black 40. Striker, black ultra. Ready, go. Come on, set. 52, smash, red. Set, cut. Red, 38. Cut, cut. Let's go now. 45, white, ready. Here we go. Blue, 30. Hey, red. Ready? Go. Set, ready. Black, 90. Set. 60 red. 16, go, drill green. Set. Come on, set. 45, wide, watch out now, 50 fury. Hut. Down. 50, go red, smash, red. Ready. Ready! Hey, green! Fuck that! Let's go! Hey, blue! White, yellow, zoom!